G'day, and welcome back to Celebrate Real Profit. So here at Celebrate Real Profit, we acknowledge the value in ourselves, the value in others, and the value in the relationships that we share. For having achieved profit in our businesses, in our jobs, and celebrating that with people that we celebrate our value with is a life full of meaning and richness. For a life without those valuable relationships of having the money and our relationships being devaluing is a life that's empty and meaningless. So I'll give you an example of a devaluing situation. So you know how we get credit cards or FPOS cards, debit cards, and they have an expiry date and they need to be validated when received. Well, what if someone received that card and they didn't validate it before the due date? They go to use it on the 1st of the following month, say to buy fuel, and of course it doesn't work. And then they blame somebody else. They blame the shop attendant. They blame their spouse. They blame the sunshine. They blame the lack of sunshine. And they take no responsibility whatsoever that because the name is in their card and it says with a big sticker on it to validate your card once you activate your card once you've received it so that you can use your card. Those situations where someone blames somebody else is devaluing and has an enormous impact on relationships over a short period and particularly over a long period. It becomes very dismissive is the word that comes up, and the not taking responsibility is so unhealthy to the self and is so unhealthy to the relationship. It's seeing that, well, they don't value the other person and they don't value themselves and they don't value the relationship. So I invite you to be curious. If you are, at a service station and you see someone, ranting and raving, I invite you to be curious. Are they devaluing and blaming somebody else? Are they taking responsibility and perhaps just being frustrated by the situation, yet they are valuing the person that's serving them and, just feeling frustrated? A local service station here is my local place that I buy a takeout. I might buy a takeout, once a week, once every fortnight, and they make a very nice chicken schnitzel works burger. So that might be my celebration for me. And they have said some days the public get very hard to deal with. The public will blame them that the coffee's too expensive. They'll blame the staff because, the food's not hot enough. They'll blame the staff for everything. What if we were to acknowledge the staff, value the staff for the service that they provide and the support that they provide to us? How would that change the relationship with yourself? How would that change the relationship with the other person? And how would that create the relationship into a valuing relationship? They might only be, the person who serves you the burger, yet they are a human being. And if we all saw the value in ourselves, value in others, and value in relationships, do you feel that that would make a difference in all of your relationships in your life? Another example is staff members in customer service, say at a bank, and a person who devalues everybody else rings up and, has problems identifying themselves, or they can't understand the person on the other end of the phone, or, they are just full stop frustrated before they get on the call and they're screaming and yelling at the person on the phone. How is the person who's screaming and yelling, how are they seeing themselves? They are seeing themselves as devalued. How are they seeing the other person? They are devaluing the other person. And the relationship between themselves is hugely devalued, and potentially that person won't be served again when they ring up that customer service center again. So I invite you, when you're out and about during your day, to be curious about the conversations that you overhear. Are people being valuing, or are they being devaluing? So blaming somebody else, blaming everybody else for everything in your life that goes wrong is a huge devaluing action, and I invite you to be curious if you participate in that, or if you hear others in your life participating in that on a regular basis. G'day, my name is Kerry O'Shea. This is Celebrate Real Profit. Wherever you are in the world, have a great day and bye for now.